Hello there everybody and welcome back. We're going to take a look at another one of our Sopacko meals here. These are essentially the civilian variant and we've done a couple of these so far, but we got a couple more to go. So this one, the main is chili and macaroni, as you can see there, right through the package. Interesting clear packages here. Now again, just a mild disclaimer, technically these are expired. These were packaged in 2012, but you know, this box or this case has been really good. Haven't had any issues with anything really spoilage wise, so hope to continue. So again, chili mac in the old style boxes we used to do. Now we just get sleeves. Cut down on the cardboard, I guess, but I always did like the boxes. Let's see here. So we've got some peanut butter. We have an oatmeal cookie. God, that's been vacuum sealed pretty nicely. I like it. Tropical Punch beverage base powder. No juice, don't forget. Ah, nice cheese spread. Interesting. This one was curated pretty well because I think there's also crackers down here. Yeah, there we go. We get some normal crackers. So we get normal crackers, chili mac cheese, and then oatmeal cookie, and we can put some peanut butter on that. I always get afraid because like sometimes some of these, they'll just give you peanut butter and jelly. It's like, but no, I want cheese. So they did give cheese. Sometimes cheese does discolor though. We'll check it out though. Like I said, this case seems to have been stored really, really well, so that's a plus. There's our little spoon. Oh, and special thanks to my mommy. my mom got this case and gave it to me, so thanks to her. She enjoys the videos. So we've got our little heater here. And these have been pretty reliable too, for the most part, but I am going to add a little bit of salt water. Now this doesn't come with a salt packet, so I'm just going to add salt to my water. I couldn't remember if it came with salt or not, so. But generally speaking, what I found works best is if you actually add the salt to the water before. I might add a little bit more than that. If you add the salt to the water beforehand and let it dissolve, because like I've done the stuff where I've put just the salt packet in the bottom of the heater and it doesn't really always work that well. I'm trying to think of the ration, but there was one ration I got, and it was an international, that had like a saline solution just in the ration. So it was already pre-mixed, which was pretty cool. But yeah, the salt water does tend to reactivate old heaters, you know, get them going. And I just want to make sure this works well. So we're just shooting to put water in between the fill line, which overfilled a little bit. Layer flat, let the water get into the elements. I do hear a little bit of gurgling. Yeah, it's starting to engage there. Hopefully. Not getting very hot, but we do seem to have some engaging. Yeah, I'm starting to feel a little heat off those elements, so that should be okay. And we'll just put it back in our box. And you can just lean this up against a rock or something and let it heat up. All right, so we're gonna let that go for a little bit and then we'll come back and get everything on the tray. All right, so the heater did really well. The heater, you know, I took it out very briefly from the package just to feel it, because you don't always feel how hot it is from the outside of the box, and it was nice and hot. So again, a little bit of salt water, away you go. let's go ahead and open up all of our stuff here and see how it's held up. Crackers. You get that hiss. Yeah. That's a good one. I like it. Crackers take a long time to go bad, but when they go bad, trust me, you'll know. They smell terrible. Next up, our oatmeal cookie. One of my favorites, actually. With peanut butter, it's one of my favorites. Look at, oh, I thought it was gonna come all the way out. Normally these cookies are just crumbles by the time they sort of reach you, but man, that is a perfect cookie. Well, okay, half perfect cookie, almost perfect cookie. Could have been a little better, you know, like 9 out of 10. All right, let's check our cheese spread. Again, just knead that a little bit, and we'll see if it's still its nice, vibrant colored self, or if it turned a little bit. Ooh. No, I think it held up pretty darn well. Crack a cracker here. Yeah, not bad. A little bit of discoloration, just mildly. But that's really nice. That's very good. It'll just, you know, sort of brown over time. That's really good. Smells good. Should be good. We'll get our peanut butter a little bit of a knead here, and then I'm just gonna put this on our cookie because that's my preferred method to eat an oatmeal cookie. Well, at least in a ration. It's with a little bit of peanut butter on it. Oh yeah, I split that entire side of the bag. Good job, bag. Let's get a nice big old clump of peanut butter on it. That'll work. It's a half and half. I'm sure somebody sells that somewhere. All right, and let's make our beverage here. A little tropical punch. Not my favorite, for being honest, but it's okay. All right. These powders don't always mix as well, but get to play with a little kinetic sand at the bottom there. And funny enough, for as much powder as that are in those packages, it doesn't really stretch very long. It's really easy to overwater despite having such a vibrant color. There's going to be some sediment there, but that's okay. Let's go ahead and get our chili mac out. One of my favorites. One of my favorite meals. One of my go-to meals. I mean, what's not to like? Chili and noodles. Get it out of the package. There we go. Ouch. That heater's still hot. Okay, so this has one of the long ways tear notches here. Kind of hard to get that started. I should have grabbed a napkin, shouldn't I? When in doubt, use your teeth. I'm sure dentists everywhere are probably cringing at that. Ah, yeah, look at that. It looks great. Looks great. All right. Yeah, everything looks really good. Like I said, whoever my mom bought these off of just stored them extremely well. And that's a testament. I mean, these rations can last for a long time, or they can last for no time. I mean, there's no real gauge of it. I mean, that's why they give you that 3 to 5 year time window. It's not that it won't survive that long, but very well might not. Or it might last 10 years past the sell date. So it's just, It's just pretty crazy. But again, this is just one of those meals that no matter who makes it, you know, whether it's a US MRE, whether it's a civilian, whether it's Mountain House or whatever, I've just always been a big fan of chili mac. All right, it's good for camping, good for eating. Let's try some of our cheesy cracker. Yeah, I mean, that tastes fine. Cracker does have a bit of a package taste. Not too much though. The cheese held up just fine. A-okay. All right, let's eat a bite of our cookie, because as you know, we always eat dessert before the main course. That's nice. Peanut butter's good. Cookie's nice and crunchy. Just a hint of a package taste on the back end, but you know, it's very dry. It's very, very dry. So we're gonna get a drink here, but yeah, fruit punch. Y'all know what fruit punch tastes like. It's neither like fruit or typical punches. Weird. But yeah, the cookies are generally dry, but I like crunchy cookies. So it's a nice crunchy cookie, a little bit of peanut butter on there, not overly sweet. It's very good. Let's try our chili mac. Get a little meat pellet in there. Yeah, there's a little bean. So, first up, there is a little bit of a, what I best describe that taste as? It almost tastes as though my salt water like leached through the packet in a strange way. Yeah, it's not like, I don't know, you know, you gargle salt water, you have that kind of taste. That's kind of what it tastes like. Just tap water and salt. It's weird. I don't know. Maybe some leached through the package. Maybe not. Maybe it's just an odd like packaged taste, but oh, I mean, aside from that, it does taste fine. It is chili mac. You know, the noodles are definitely cooked, not mush, but they're they're not al dente. But yeah, light kind of chili flavor. Meaty, nice and meaty, tomatoey, not salty. It's just good standby, but I do like to add Tabasco sauce to it, so get that in there. All right, let's give it a try with a little bit of Tabasco, and then we'll start doing a little bit of mix and match. Yeah, that's better. That's better. Let's put carbs on top of carbs. Shall we? Bit the side of my tongue. Yeah, that's nice. Kind of that sharp taste of the cheese. A little bit of crunch of the cracker. Sour spiciness of the Tabasco. It's fantastic. But yeah, these Sopacko menus, you can usually get cases pretty darn cheap. Watch date codes, but you can usually find these even more in date that are pretty darn cheap. They're very basic. But this is a decent meal for most people. I mean, a main, a side, you know, some bread sides, peanut butter, cheese, whatever, and a drink. It's not bad. Kind of like the military TOTMs, the training meals. But yeah, I mean, it's good. It's gonna supply you with what you need to keep going, not overdo it. Tastes are fine, and even being a little bit older, it's still good. You just pick up little package tastes, which that's gonna happen. Sometimes that can happen a year after they're packaged. So just something you deal with. But it is edible, it is tasty, and it works. So thank you all very much for watching another video. I really do appreciate everyone. You know, as we've been gaining more subscribers here and there, it's been very cool to see new people comment, old folks coming back and commenting again and again. I have some awesome regulars. So if you haven't subscribed yet, make sure to hit the subscription button and the bell too. You got to hit the bell if you want the notifications. But aside from that, like, leave your comment down below, and we'll catch you on the next one. See ya.